Wednesday. What are you reading Wednesday? Not you, dear. What are you who's watching this? What are you reading Wednesday? Because I'm nosy. Let me know in the comments. Aaron, you said you were juggling, like I do, 3 books. Piranesi, Pride and Prejudice, Shadow of What Was Lost. Which one is the highlight for you? What am I reading? Thank you for asking. I noticed sometime last week that 3 of the books I was reading, I was exactly 40% of the way through. This was a coincidence. I don't know the chances of that. It wasn't intentional. I've since finished Wild Seed. I've also finished Murder on Devil's Ridge. But in the last week, I have been reading 3 books. Because it's Jane Austen July, I'm still reading Mansfield Park. Fanny Price, the heroine, is very shy and timid. She's not the kind of Jane Austen heroine I really like Lizzie Bennet or Emma. She's living with 2 of her aunts. There's Mrs. Bertram, who's more interested in her pug than in any of the children. And there's Mrs. Norris, who's always putting her down. Mrs. Norris is a really nasty piece of work. I'm reading it on the Kindle, but I'm also listening to the LibriVox audiobook on YouTube so I can be more immersed in the reading. I'm about 3/4 of the way through now. I'm also reading a crime thriller from the 1960s. This is Dead Cert by Dick Francis. This was Dick Francis's first thriller. Dick Francis was a jockey himself, and the protagonist is a jockey, Alan York, who is from Rhodesia. He's in a race, and his friend is ahead on the horse Admiral, and his friend falls mysteriously and is killed in the fall. And Alan York investigates and finds there was a wire near the fence which tripped the horse. And his investigations make him a prime target of a vicious gang who are trying to fix these horse races. This is very similar to a lot of Dick Francis' later novels. A lot of the story, he uses a lot of the same plot devices, the same tropes. I'm enjoying it so far. I'm just past halfway. And something very different. This is a children's book. As you can see, this is not English, this is Georgian. I'm living in the country of Georgia. This is Genie, Bothlshi. My Georgian is very limited, so I'm reading children's books in Georgian, trying to get the language. This story, Es Ambavi Aris Chachib Metavzeze. My Georgian is not good. This story is about a fisherman, a magic bottle, and a stupid genie. I'll say stupid there. Uchulo. I like it because the sentences are very short. There's lots of pictures, so if I don't know what a word is, I can look at the picture and get an idea of what's happening. So that's what I'm reading. Let me know in the comments what you're reading, and I will see you on the next video. Goodbye.